Okay, so now we go to our file. So we have been recently doing our in-betweens, the in-betweens of our cleanup file. So the keyframes have been cleaned up, and now I am finished also with my in-betweens. And as I play it, I have a smooth animation preview so far of this simple scene. Okay, so what do we do next? I will go to File and do a Save As. And then I will choose, I'll just show you, I will still choose my Key Drawings 00 folder. That's where I have it. I'll open it. And then from here, you will see that I have my cleanups and then my in-betweens. Now, I will just rename my file here into coloring. So now, this is going to be about coloring. Now, this is my coloring file. And I will rename this coloring layer. Oops, sorry. So this means when I open the file, I will see it as coloring. Saving it. There. So I will not be lost. I will not mix up the file. And anytime I want to come back, I have a clean backup of my in-betweens, my cleanups, and my colorings. Okay. So what's next after I have organized my file? The next thing is let us switch. Currently, you are in the camera view. The camera view is your preview of the scene. So what will actually become or what will be rendered as a final movie or final animation video is seen here at the camera view. Let us switch to the drawing view. Yeah, the drawing view is like a paper view. As you can see, this is a transparent view or stage, but when you click to the drawing view, it becomes a white or bright background, solid background. Okay? And at the right side, we have here the sublayers or the art layers. If your art layers are not yet active, such as the overlay and the underlays, you can go here. Let's go to Edit, Preferences, and then let's choose Advanced. In the Advanced, as you can see, I have just checked Support Overlays and Underlays. So the overlay and underlay arts are sublayers which are placed directly on top and under our current layers. Okay? So once you have them checked, you will see that they are active here and here. The O for overlay and U for underlay. Press OK. And then I will save my file, of course. That's a progress, so I can save it. Okay. So now, knowing about your sublayers. Remember, these are sublayers. Why are they sublayers? Because we have the main layer here. And also the main nodes there. Okay? So here, these are your sublayers, or we call it the art layers. Okay? So now, the art layers in the drawings, you can see we have here the line art. So that means the line art layer contains the lines or the outlines. And then underneath it, you have the color art. So this will contain the coloring. But it is hard to color because there are no shapes or lines to fill out. We only have them here at the line art. Okay? So since they are separated, they need to be separated. So it's like a different layer from one another. So, but how do we create layers for the line art to be colored? So you will just do this. Turn on your line art layer, select all of its content. You can do a Control A, or you can create a circle lasso selection surrounding it. And then after that, you click this. There. This is create color art from your line art. So what it will do is it will create a color art. Clicking it, there. You cannot see the color art immediately because you are still in the line art. But if you go down to the color art layer, now you will see. This is what a color art looks like. It's an outline also, but it is invisible in rendering. That means these parts are not rendered. We only see the line art. They are the ones being rendered. The color art, what we will see here is the color that we will put inside these line art shapes, or sorry, color art shapes. Yeah, so that's how you create a color art. See? Next, if I need to do it again, of course, you will just go to the next frame. So the next frame, remember, when you go to the next frame, you are in your line art layer. So that's why you are seeing a line art. But if you will go to its color art, you will see nothing. Okay? So I'll go back to the line art layer, select all of it, and then I will press color art. After I have done that, I will check. Oh, it's there. And then I will just repeat my steps. See, there's nothing here. Why? Because I am on my color art layer. Go to my line art, select all of it, and then create. I will just keep on repeating the steps until I have created all line arts, or sorry, color arts for my in-betweens and clean-ups. Yeah. But, here's a but. But what if I want to work in the camera view? Right? If I'm comfortable in the camera view. In the camera view, you will also see the color art there. But the camera view does not have that option. This one, creating art layer. If you're going to work in the camera view, select all of it the same way, Control A, or make a surrounding selection, and then you go here at the tools properties, and you will find create color art. So now when you look at your color art, you will find them there. Okay? If you click the line art, you will only see the line art. Color art if they are there. If I go to my next frame, you will still see a line art even though you are in the color art. That is what your camera view, or that is how your camera view functions. That's why we prefer to go to the drawing, so they will be more specific. Right. Control A. Then I can go here and then continue. And as I build this up, can I select more? You can select, try more frames, and then I can select and click. And let's check if they were all applied. Oh, the shortcut did not work. you can turn that on here. Apply to all frames. Yeah. If you can select more frames, yeah, and then you turn this on, this means whatever you will do, it is going to be applied to all frames selected. I can select this, and then I can just click, or I can click here also. Let's check. There. There. See? So you can apply. So that's how helpful this option is. Apply to frames, whatever you will be doing. In the future, we can use that. Now, as you can see, our file, let me turn this off first. Our file has a line art layer. Now, look at the difference once more. In the drawing, you cannot play it. Right? Turn it off. We cannot do a play preview in the drawing. Stop. Let us go back to the camera and let us do a play. There. Let us check color art. On a manual play. Let's see. Okay. Now, we're done.